Welcome virtually to University School, and welcome to the 2021 Virtual Awards Ceremony for the January 30th Online District Tournament. University School was one of the founding schools involved with Power of the Pen, and I've served as a coach and judge since 1987, which was also the year my son was born and the year I made my first professional sale as a writer. I first dreamed of being a writer when I was 9 years old in 4th grade. I wrote stories about Charlie and Chucky, two brave young 4th graders who again and again saved our school from dangers, including a monster and a Lake Erie tidal wave. Many of you had been writing stories long before middle school. And some of you might be here because a teacher liked the way you wrote and encouraged you to join us at Power of the Pen. Whether writing is a passion, a joy, or something you do because you like to compete, we welcome you writers of whatever stripe you happen to be. This has been an historic season for Power of the Pen, through no choice of our own. Last year, some of the 8th graders among you participated in a district tournament. You sat at a desk among your peers, and you sat in the auditorium or gymnasium at an awards ceremony. Some of you were here at University School last January. This year, however, Power of the Pen retooled the program so that we could safely write the way writers have always written, at home, on our own, or in small gatherings with other writers. Although this might mean more to your coaches than to the writers, we do want to set aside time to commemorate the legacy of Lorraine and Frank Merrill, both of whom passed away in the past few years. The Merrills started this program in 1986, inviting schools in the Northeast region to participate in a local writing competition. Under their leadership, funding was garnered and the program grew. Each year, invitations were sent to every middle school or junior high throughout the state. Because of their vision and tireless efforts, tens of thousands of young writers have had the opportunity to honor their writing skills in their classrooms and in competitions. Their best writing gathered in the annual publication, The Book of Winners. We owe much to the Merrills and their vision of a contest for writers, their contest for storytellers. They'd be proud to know that Power of the Pen is continuing, even in the face of a pandemic. We are about to present awards, and we couldn't do that without the support of the Lander Circle Kiwanis Club, who have funded the awards and plaques for this tournament ever since this district tournament was first hosted by Ballard Brady Middle School several decades ago. Each year, representatives of the Kiwanis Club have joined us to hand out the awards, and we truly miss their presence this year. As a nonprofit organization, Power of the Pen depends on generous sponsors to provide funds to operate and staff tournaments and create learning materials. We are grateful to University School for also sponsoring this year's district tournament. We also want to thank the coaches and judges who made this tournament possible. Coaches, you have helped shape the skills and talents of your charges to write in this new genre, the Power of the Pen story. We appreciate your commitment during the challenges of this school year. We hope your writers will remember well the efforts you've made to create a safe and supportive community of writers. Judges, you spent a number of hours reading what our contestants wrote, and you took the time to consider the merits of each piece. You took on the unenviable task of ranking one piece against another. And we know that sometimes those choices were not easy. For that careful consideration and the words of advice you offered, we thank you. Writers, we are proud of you for being a part of Power of the Pen. You spent many hours practicing and polishing your skills to prepare for this tournament. Getting up on a Saturday morning and writing in 3 40-minute rounds shows your dedication and maybe even your love for writing. Some of you will go on to be writers. Power of the Pen writer Justine Warga's Other Words for Home was shortlisted for the Newbery Medal. Another Power of the Pen writer, Justin A. Reynolds' first novel, Opposite of Always, was named one of the best books of 2019 by the School Library Journal. Justin likes to say, no one can tell a story the way you can. And your coaches and judges have enjoyed reading your words and hearing the wide range of voices you have offered us. Not all of you will become writers. Most of you will take your talents and skills into other venues, and we trust you will all find that having a way with words and the means to tell a story will serve you well. For friends and family who are new to Power of the Pen, here is a quick overview of how the online district tournament works. As with the in-person tournaments, the online district tournament features 3 40-minute rounds. In each round, students write a piece based on a prompt that is made available to them at the very start of each round. The writing is emailed to the judges. Each judge read 5 or 6 pieces per round. No one competes against a member of their own school. No one competes with another writer more than once. The judge ranks the pieces of writing from 1st to 6th place. They also give quality points from 75 to 100. Before I present the awards, I'd like to remind you all that judging writing is a tricky business. Herman Melville's Moby Dick received mixed reviews when it came out in 1851, and it did not sell very well. 70 years later, in the 1920s, important critics praised it, and it became the famous novel that high schoolers dread and older readers adore. And sometimes judges have to make choices between 2 or 3 very good pieces when they decide who gets 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place in the same round. If you enjoyed writing, if your writing was the best you could write that morning, we hope you will accept that as its own award. Every writer who wins an award today will go on to write at the regional tournament that will be hosted by Hudson Middle School, but will be attended virtually on Saturday, March 13th. Roughly half of the 135 writers who attended the University School Tournament on January 30th will be invited to the regional tournament. We look forward to reading what you write. As I said, students wrote in groups of 5 or 6. For each group, the number 1 story for each round was handed to a committee whose members read them carefully and selected what they considered to be the highest quality piece for each round. This writer earns the Best of Round award and a place at the regional tournament. The Director's Choice Awards are given to the writing that, while not selected for the Best of Round, deserves special recognition. These writers also qualify for the regional tournament. As I announce the winners of the Best of Round and the Director's Choice Award, I apologize in advance for any mangling of names I have done. The prompt for Round 1 in Grade 7. The main character of your narrative is an outsider. The Director's Choice goes to a student from Ballard Brady Middle School, coached by Jenna Drazad. The Stream of Light by Panka Carmen. The Best of Round goes to a student from Shaker Heights Middle School, coached by Sarah Lambert. The title is Puzzle Pieces, and it's by Isabel Siegel. The prompt for the second round in 7th grade. Alternate blank. Fill in the blank and build your story around those words. The Best of Round goes to a student from Shaker Heights Middle School, coached by Sarah Lambert. Another Reality by Isabel Siegel. And the prompt for the third round for 7th grade. Some things are meant to be. Write about one. The Director's Choice goes to a student from University School, Our Greatest Defense by Adonis Wozni. The Best of Round goes to a student from Shaker Heights Middle School, coached by Sarah Lambert. Bye, Allie by Isabel Siegel. For Grade 8, the prompt for Round 1, betrayed. Use this word as the central theme of your story. The Director's Choice Award goes to a student from Mayfield Middle School, coached by Shannon Saunders. Waking Up Is by Alex Hilatzos. The Best of Round goes to a student from University School, Soaring by Aiden Krishnani. The prompt for Round 2 in Grade 8. You have to clean out your closet. What is something you can't bear to be without. The Director's Choice goes to a student from Shaker Heights Middle School, coached by Erica Pfeiffer. Dragon of Youth by Zoe Stiefel. The Best of Round goes to a student from Solon Middle School, coached by Emily Masick. The Dragon Scale by Nina Van Zwege. The prompt for round 3 in 8th grade. Use the following sentence in your narrative. What's the worst that could happen? The Director's Choice goes to a student from Solon Middle School, coached by Emily Masick. Fire by Mandy Liu. And the Best of Round to a student from Hudson Middle School, coached by Mike Fijis. A Portrait of Death by Hannah Lee. Let us now congratulate all the writers who won a Director's Choice or Best of Round award. It is now time for the individual awards. 14 schools participated in the tournament on January 30th. We had 67 7th graders and 68 8th graders who wrote. The top 12 writers in each grade are honored with awards. The writers in 4th through 12th place will receive a medallion. The 3rd place winner at each grade level will receive a bronze medal. The 2nd place winner, a silver medal. And the 1st place winner, a gold medal. And now for the 7th grade individual awards. Receiving medallions. In 12th place, from University School, Ian Breuer. In 11th place, from Ballard Brady Middle School, Caroline Zhang. In 10th place, from Mayfield Middle School, Purva Punyam. In 9th place, from Mandel Jewish Day School, Emily Kurland. In 8th place, from Mayfield Middle School, Talia De Astolfo. In 7th place, from Hudson Middle School, Magnolia Dryden. In 6th place, from Ballard Brady Middle School, Panka Carmen. In 5th place, from Beechwood Middle School, Doughton Donna. In 4th place, from Ruffing Montessori School, Juliana Stahl. And now, receiving medals. In 3rd place, from Ballard Brady Middle School, Vivian Key. In 2nd place, winning 1st place in all 3 rounds, from University School, Charles Gilson. And in 1st place, also winning in all 3 rounds, with 290 quality points, Isabel Siegel. Congratulations to all our 7th grade writers. And now we will present individual awards to our 8th grade writers. The following will receive medallions. In 12th place, from Solon Middle School, Isabella Liu. In 11th place, from Mandel Jewish Day School, Lily Chayton. In 10th place, from Shaker Heights Middle School, Ingrid Holda. In 9th place, from Mandel Jewish Day School, Leo Mendelson. In 8th place, from Mandel Jewish Day School, Sarah Kurland. In 7th place, from Beechwood Middle School, Anna Kahn. In 6th place, from Ballard Brady Middle School, Lucy Campbell. In 5th place, from Shaker Heights Middle School, Zoe Stiefel. In 4th place, from Laurel School, Madeline Adler. And receiving medals. In 3rd place, from Ballard Brady Middle School, Sana Adi. In 2nd place, from Solon Middle School, Mandy Liu. And in 1st place, winning 1st place in all 3 rounds, from Solon Middle School, Olivia Liu. Congratulations to all our 8th grade winners of individual awards. Before I announce the team awards and before you turn off the video, I would like to make several quick announcements. First, please be patient regarding the delivery of the awards. Power of the Pen will be making arrangements with the coaches to deliver the awards. Depending on the weather and the coaches' schedules, it could take some time before everyone receives their award. Check out social media for news about Power of the Pen. Like us on Facebook, I guess that one's for the adults, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Finally, we would love to hear from coaches, students, and parents about the impact Power of the Pen has had on your lives. We'd also love for you to send us photos of students practicing, whether in their homes or at school or in a virtual meeting. Use the testimonial form in the right-hand column of the homepage of powerofthepen.org to submit photos. Next up are the team awards. Overall awards are given to the schools for first, second, and third place. Each team will receive a plaque to display in their school. In 7th grade, coached by Charles Oberndorf from Shaker Heights University School. In 2nd place, coached by Sarah Lambert in Shaker Heights Middle School. And in 1st place, coached by Jenna Drozd in Pepper Pike, Ballard Brady Middle School. Congratulations to the 7th grade teams. Now for the 8th grade team awards. In 3rd place, coached by Michael Fegis in Hudson Middle School. In 2nd place, coached by Adam Levine in Beechwood, Mandel Jewish Day School. And in 1st place, coached by Emily Masick in Solon Middle School. Congratulations to our winning schools and to everyone who wrote in the tournament. Thank you again for being part of Power of the Pen. Congratulations again to all who wrote today. We look forward to reading more Power of the Pen writing on March 13th at the regional tournament. In the meantime, write what you love to write and stay safe. Thank you very much for attending.